there's no real consistency. Like Apollo 1 is a number, Apollo 7 is a Roman numeral, Apollo 8 is a number, Apollo 9 is a Roman numeral, Apollo 10 is a Roman numeral, Apollo 11 is a Roman numeral. They wanted to do a Roman numeral on Apollo 15, but NASA rejected the design, so they hid one in it.
We won the space race, but we've slipped.
A little bit, yeah.
Just for a few years, you know.
Have you seen how small those Soyuz capsules that they're getting to the space station are?
Right.
I mean, they put 3 men in them, but like they're basically on top of each other. I mean, like the guy in the middle who's like in charge of everything basically has parts of 2 guys that overlap him. And drove like 30 hours round trip. It was like 10 hours to get there and like 20 hours back, because we went to Marble, North Carolina. It's like the North Carolina-Tennessee border. And he's also got the New Glenn that they're building, which is an actual orbital, and it's next gen, just like SpaceX. It's going to return its first stage.
Yeah.
And the New Shepard is.
We all know who pioneered that technology through trial and error, many trial and error.
Yeah. It's equatorial. Equatorial gives it a 900-mile-an-hour boost when it takes off. 900 miles an hour because the Earth is already rotating at 900 miles an hour, and then it goes up and turns the direction that the Earth is rotating. It gets a 900-mile-an-hour boost just from the rotation of the Earth. If it was going west instead, in the north, if it was going west instead, it would have to put 900 miles an hour more thrust in to overcome the rotation of the Earth. But that's why they don't do it. All the satellites in space are going the same direction.
This is going to be neat, because I've never seen them land the boosters before. This is going to be cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Now the big news this afternoon has been the weather, and we've eaten up most of our launch window. Now we won't have the ability to hold the countdown any further now that we are into liquid oxygen loading. The good news is that the winds are looking good. We're working no issues on the Falcon Heavy. However, if there is an issue in the last minutes, we won't be able to launch today. There is a backup date available tomorrow. I've said it before, launch is hard, and Falcon Heavy is no exception. We're essentially counting down 3 rockets simultaneously. So the SpaceX team is going to be conservative in case anything pops up in the last minutes. But as the energy and the enthusiasm from the team gathering below me outside of Mission Control Center X is growing, we are go at T-minus 15 minutes and 40 seconds and counting.
My name is Brian, and I'm part of the software team here, and I'm standing just outside Mission Control as the crowd gathers behind me. We're all anxiously awaiting this very first test flight of Falcon Heavy. Now today, SpaceX has over 6,000 employees in locations across the country, but it wasn't always like that. Now when SpaceX was first founded in 2002, it was just a small group of engineers who believed that they could reduce the cost of exploring space, but had never actually built a rocket themselves. Now fast forward to today, and SpaceX has had 49 successful rocket launches. We have recovered 21 first stages, and we have reflown 6 of those. We have had 14 Dragon launches and have successfully reused the spacecraft as well. No matter what happens today, it has all been worth it. Now one of the many challenges we're hoping to overcome with this test flight is the recovery of all 3 cores of the Falcon Heavy first stage. Although we have demonstrated success with the recovery of a single core, 3 is on a whole nother level.
At SpaceX, our primary goal is to enable people to live on other planets, most notably Mars. But it's hard to do this without dramatically lowering the cost of access to space. The best way to accomplish that is to reuse as much of the rocket as possible. So we've been successful at landing and reusing Falcon 9 rockets for over 2 years now. And Falcon Heavy aims to continue this trend of reusability. So today, we'll be attempting to recover all 3 of the first stage cores by using both of our landing methods, by land and by sea. So the side boosters have actually been used before on missions TICOM 8 and CRS 9. You may have heard of Landing Zone 1. Landing Zone 2 is an identical landing pad right next to it for Falcon Heavy landings. The center core will be going too fast to efficiently return it to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. So we're going to use the autonomous spaceport drone ship to catch it about 300 miles off the Florida coast.
Vehicles
and self-align.
Ground gas closes has started.
Falcon heavy gas loads are complete.
Oh man, can you pay attention?
M1D fuel bleed complete. M1D engine chill is complete.
ANTS is ready for launch.
Falcon heavy is in startup.
Startup.
Stage 2 present for flight.
Folks, we're going to count it down from 10 seconds, okay? I want everybody counting. Follow the clock. We're at 23, 22. We'll count it from 10. Not yet. All right, here we go, folks. Loud. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift off. Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Oh, look at the tail! Oh my God! Holy shit.
You've heard the call out. Vehicle is supersonic.
Transonic.
Side boosters are now throttling back up to full power. We're past max Q, the period of
Max
maximum
Q is
load
important.
on the vehicle.
No boom yet. That's
Next
good.
up, we'll be waiting for the side boosters to begin.
Oh
to
man, it's
throttle down.
moving.
Prior to booster engine cutoff and separation, 2.5 minutes into flight. GNC trajectory looks good on the Falcon Heavy.
Show's not over yet. Oh, look at it. You see it? Yeah.
Reports show that the M1D engine performance is nominal.
It's still going. You see it?
Side boosters have begun to throttle down in preparation for the upcoming
Wow.
shutdown in 20 seconds.
Oh my God.
Major event coming up with side booster shutdown and separation.
Inside shutdown.
Okay, we got
Side
Nico.
boosters. Beeper.
Yeah!
Ooh, Falcon up.
They're gonna do a landing burn down here.
Views, those are actually representing different boosters.
The thing that blew, other than the launch, the actual clearing the tower, the thing that blew my mind the most is when the boosters lit up. Two of them.
Yeah, when you saw them in the sky and it's like, oh, there they are.
I gotta look back through my photos, make sure I got that because they didn't burn very long, you know?
Yeah, no, it wasn't very long. And they were so tiny.
Yeah, they were. But it was like, holy shit, they're right. You see this? Ah!
And I was like, so hey, I heard your lecture, and he was talking about how the private space industry is going to be the future, and I was skeptical in 2009. Right. And I said, well, you know, like, don't you need government money to get a Saturn V off the ground? You know, and he basically did like my opinion and said, if you don't leave right now, I'll punch you. So I left.
What was your opinion?
Man, that looked like success.
That was amazing.
Hopefully the second stage worked. And,
Yeah, oh,
you
so,
know,
yeah,
you know, there's a whole other half of the mission, but
the core that landed at sea, I think it impacted because that's how
Did it?
when it impacts. Normally first off, they normally lose signal, but
Yeah.
normally it comes back if it's a good landing.
right. Didn't
It
communicate.
didn't come back.
Didn't call home.
So I think it hit hard, and they can't communicate.
Okay, but let's weigh this because they recovered one last week that they weren't expecting to recover, so they break even, you know?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm just speculating because they didn't tell us.
Right.
You know, like, if they had good news, they would have told us right away. But they didn't even have any news to tell. And you know, as far as the YouTube live stream that they do goes, they could let that run as long as they like. They don't have to be like, okay, we're done now. I was wrong. I was wrong. I said that private industry isn't the right way for space exploration to go. And I was wrong. Here I am watching the Falcon Heavy launch.
Still, a little bit.